Hey, wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people. A pleasant morning to everybody. I'm listening on a friend's live, and this thing about men holding up their stress, saga. We need to sort of rubbish it. Now, I am not for one or for any moment encouraging men to become crybabies, because what we don't want to happen, and please listen keenly and carefully, where the two genders, it's almost like a gender role play, and it becomes very frequent and consistent, that we would defeat the purpose of each gender, and I'm speaking specifically to femininity and masculinity, not enjoying the other. In other words, although I enjoy my femininity, I enjoy the masculinity as it relates to a relationship, a romantic relationship, even platonic friendships, There is that God was deliberate in making masculine and feminine. So similar to how men would not want to know that their woman is embodying, completely or consistently a masculine frame in terms of their personality, in terms of their character, in terms of their disposition. The woman similarly would not want a man to embody femininity consistently. We want you to exude and promulgate your masculinity. It was given to you. It's a blessing. It is something that is attractive and admirable. It speaks to your leadership, your protective way, your giving ways for those who are kind and helpful. So what we're saying is that we don't want you to become crybabies, because the woman will end up losing that respect for you. She would not be looking up to you, because it's as though she's seeing a woman as opposed to a man. And I'm not saying that she doesn't respect a woman, but the level of honor that she would have given her spouse, it may drop, because he's now not fulfilling his God-given way of acting, or his mannerism, or his personality, or the characteristics that he displays. So I want you to understand, because every now and again, both individuals will have to embody. So the masculine will need to embody a little bit of the femininity at times. For example, if somebody should die, if they're undergoing undue stress, the man is allowed to cry, and we should allow him to, not just weeping willow, but he should cry. He should get into a sense of sensitivity when the woman is going through a difficult or a dark moment. The woman, if things need to be done, she may need to get assertive. She may need to lead, especially if it is to save her family and protect them. So there are moments when you have that sort of interchanging of gender in a sense. But consistently, I should be that feminine woman. Though I am strong, I still, will be submissive to the man that has decided to lead as God leads him. Men, you have to reach a point, and I have to say the word have to, not off to. When people, this thing about OFTO, I don't know what that means. That's almost like speaking alien language. It's not grammatically correct. It's not sound. We need to stop it. Have to. HAVE space TO, not OF space TO. Good. Men, you have to reach a point where you trust your woman. If you cannot trust her, there is no relationship. It is like the relationship engine, or let me not say engine. It's like the transmission has gone bad and you refuse to remedy the situation, whether change it or remedy it. I don't know if it goes bad, you have to change it. But it has to either change or be remedied. It is like your transmission goes bad. When there is no respect, it is like the engine is missing. And when I say trust and respect, please note that these fall under the umbrella of love. A lot of people separate love from respect, from cherish, from value, or honor, however you want to call it. They all fall under the umbrella of authentic love. Look at the etymology, look at the deep meaning of love. So you love your spouse, you respect your spouse, you value your spouse, you trust your spouse, you cherish your spouse. That is why the scripture says, what God is saying is this: If you love me with all of your heart, with all of your mind, with all of your soul, with all of your strength, automatically you honor me, you respect me, obey me. You do my will, you value me, you speak highly of me. That is what he's telling you. So there are people in the business of separating the two. They're not divorced from each other. They said they can love somebody and not respect them. Absolutely not. They work hand in hand. They're in tandem. When God says love your neighbor, he's saying love, respect, value, cherish. Treat your neighbor with honor. Make them important just as how you make yourselves important. That is what it is saying. Men, you have to do that with your women. Both parties need to listen to each other, but I'm dealing with you now. You need to sometimes listen to sound advice, especially when it deals with go on checking up on your body, going to check your health status to see where you're at. Carry yourself with decorum, you bathe properly, bathe often enough, carry yourself with, dignity and pride, be a valiant man, dress properly. You should say, honey, you look really disheveled, you look really shoddy and shabby, you look awful, you look terribly, your mouth smell bad, your hair smell bad, your body smell bad, your penis smell bad. You need to deal with it. It is because she cares about you and she means you well. Why she's saying it? Because if she did not, let me tell you something, she would have ignored you completely while the world is laughing at you. No, you may not care, but it does affect that symbiotic relationship that you can have with other people, that can build your own life financially, socially, spiritually, educationally, emotionally, and psychologically, even mentally. People will want to avoid you, not work with you, and you're wondering why, and you say, I have not done them anything. It is because your entire decorum leaves much to be desired. When you have to reach her, if you can't trust her, it means that it's either you're in the wrong relationship or you need to work on you. And many times I think it's the latter, where you need to work on you. Sometimes you're in a relationship where there is just no camaraderie. It's not cohesive. It doesn't gel. It's not symbiotic. It's not flowing. There is no harmony. There is no unity. And you have to reach a point where you really respect and value the relationship. The problem with people today is that they're not valuing people. They're not valuing relationships. It's easy for them to cut people off, and in the long run, it's like a 360 degree. You come back and you realize it's the best thing you gave up. Remember years ago, Janet Jackson had done a song with this fellow. Got it all until it's gone. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Got it all till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Do you understand what I'm saying, man? And oftentimes that is what happens to you. More often than the woman having the regret. You can't even sing the song like Frank Sinatra, where he says, regrets, I've had a few. Some of you, the regrets are so wide and varied and many. You have to reach a point, if you're going to be in a relationship with that woman, if you're making that decision, you need to trust her. Because most times it's a woman that has your back. I'm telling you that. You think it's the brethren or the friend over there? Not necessarily so. David said, the man who I trusted. Was it Ahithophel? It could have been him or somebody I thought was in my corner. I thought was a great friend to me. Was somebody that I could not have trusted. That was the man who started to give his son Absalom, details about him and information. Sell him out. Worse than a Judas. You have to, if you don't trust her, it's like the transmission has gone bad in your motor vehicle. Really bad. And that you have no choice to either change it or remedy it. And that's why you're having a lot of the turmoil. Make your decision today. If you're going to be with her, you need to respect her, honor her, cherish her, and value her enough to trust her. Guys, you know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one